God loved Jacob, so he punished Jacob. So he sifted Jacob. So he made Jacob. He formed Jacob. He had his hands and his presence on Jacob. There was blessings, but there was also cursing with Jacob. But he hated Esau because he left him alone in his sin and allowed him to be a homosexual, allowed him to get abortions, allowed him to hate his neighbor, allowed him to worship foreign gods, allowed him to do whatever he wanted to do, live his life however he wanted to live, unmolested by God's interference in any way. And it led to destruction. Jacob he loved, so he disciplined him. Jacob he loved, so he set a standard for him. Jacob he loved, so he said, don't be like the other people, the nations around you. I've called you to be separated. I've called you to be holy. You see, my friends, if you go out and you wash the feet of a homosexual, but you don't inform them that their lifestyle is sin and will separate them from eternity with Christ, eternity with God, then you don't love that person. You hate that person. If you have a person who's having an abortion and you don't go to that person and say, that's a baby, you're going to kill your own baby and you're going to live with this the rest of your life and you're going to suffer consequences that they don't tell you about in that clinic, then you don't love that person. You hate that person. If you see a person, and this goes right to the heart of where I'm working with the Embassy's faith-based men's recovery program and home here in Sedalia, Missouri. If you don't go to that person that's addicted to meth, that's addicted to heroin, that's in the prisons, and that is suffering these lifestyles of destruction, and say, my friend, there's a better way, step out of that. You hate that person. You don't love that person by giving them a needle and allowing them to crap on the streets. That's the difference. That's what's wrong with that video. And God said it. God said it in his holy word. Jacob I loved, Esau I hated. If you